Hi students, I am Sunita Samal, lecturer mechanical, Bose Cuttack. Now you all are with me for 30 minutes. In this 30 minutes we are going to discuss hydroelectric power plant. The topic is hydroelectric power plant. In this topic we are going to discuss how a hydroelectric power plant works. So before going to this topic, first you should remember that in this subject we have already covered your three power plants already. Okay, this is your elective subject in 6th semester. So go through it. This hydroelectric power plant आमे बे जानी सारी जे आमे तीनोटी पावर प्लांट क्लास रे ऑलरेडी डिस्कस करि सारिचे. तो फर्स्ट आमे डिस्कस करबा जे ए पावर प्लांट हाइड्रोइलेक्ट्रिक पावर प्लांट रे आमे कोन सब डिस्कस करबा को जाउचे. First we should define what is hydroelectric power plant, then what is the basic working principle of hydroelectric power plant, then its classification, general arrangement of a storage type hydroelectric power plant, and then its essential elements and advantages disadvantages. Okay, तो फर्स्ट आमे जानिया को चाहिबा आमे ये सब्जेक्ट की चैप्टर काहे की पढुचे. तो आमे आगुरु जो तीनोटी पावर प्लांट पढ़ीचे आ ए पावर प्लांट भितरे कौन डिफरेंस अच्छी. तो फर्स्ट आमे पढ़ीतिले स्टीम पावर प्लांट, तापर आमे पढ़िले न्यूक्लियर पावर प्लांट, तापर पढ़िले आमे डीजल पावर प्लांट, और एबे आमे हाइड्रोइलेक्ट्रिक पावर प्लांट पढ़िया को जाउचे. तो स्टीम पावर प्लांट रे कौन वर्किंग प्रिंसिपल थिला. स्टीम पावर प्लांट रे वर्किंग प्रिंसिपल थिला जे सेथिरे आमे स्टीम को यूज करथिले. वी आर यूजिंग स्टीम फॉर प्रोड्यूसिंग पावर. Okay, how we are getting that steam? We get that steam by providing heat energy to water. That heat energy comes from burning fuel, that is solid fuel, which is coal. Okay, by burning coal we are getting heat energy. That heat energy is used to produce our steam, and that steam then go to steam turbine, where a generator is coupled to steam turbine, and then that generator will produce the electric power. That happens in case of a steam power plant. Then we come to nuclear power plant. What happens in that plant? That is almost similar to steam power plant, but only one difference is there. The difference is the heat energy that is produced in case of steam power plant is due to coal, but in nuclear power plant it is due to nuclear energy. Where that nuclear energy come from? That nuclear energy come from nuclear fission of radioactive materials. Okay, the only difference is that here we are getting electric power from nuclear energy. In steam power plant we are getting electric power from heat energy produced by coal. Then comes our diesel engine power plant. Diesel engine power plant we are using diesel, as its name suggests. We are using diesel. Diesel is combustion of diesel will occur inside a IC engine, and then we get the electric power. Now you compare these three power plants with our hydroelectric power plant. What is hydroelectric power plant? In hydroelectric power plant, it is also known as hydel power plant. We use the potential energy that is stored in a water, and that potential energy is converted to electrical energy. Well, here we are using water. Water is a renewable energy source. What do you mean by renewable energy source? We get water from nature. It is available all the time. But the three power plants which we discussed before, those are non-renewable energy source. Non-renewable energy source means these energy sources are going to be finished in a short time. ए एनर्जी सोर्स आमे आउ पाइबा नहीं. तो बेसिकली आमे डिपेंड करू हाइड्रोइलेक्ट्रिक पावर प्लांट उपरे, जोटा कि वाटर रे परिचालित आ सेटा को आमे यूज करि परिबा, सब बेले पाई परिबा. नेचर रे एटा अवेलेबल अछि. सेति लागि आमे अराउंड 30% ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिकल पावर आमे हाइड्रोइलेक्ट्रिक पावर प्लांट रे ही पाई थाउ. सो हाइड्रोइलेक्ट्रिक पावर प्लांट रो कोन बेसिक प्रिंसिपल रहिछि. बेसिक प्रिंसिपल तार रोचे जे एनर्जी ट्रांसमिशन केमिति होउछि हाइड्रोइलेक्ट्रिक पावर प्लांट. आम ये डायग्राम रू भलरे बुझी परिबा। फर्स्ट आम गोटे लेवल रे वाटर स्टोर करुचे कहीं आम आपको गोटे लेवल जाए स्टोर करुचे फर्स्ट आम इनक्रीज करुचे तार हेड हेड माने हाइट इनक्रीज होगा द्वारा तार पोटेंशियल एनर्जी बढ़ी बढ़ी जीव आम जाचे जेकोसी वस्तुर हाइट जिते अधिका हो तार पोटेंशियल एनर्जी सेते बढ़िबो सेते लागि फर्स्ट आम वाटर को गोटे लेवल जाए स्टोर करुचे तापरे वी अलाउ दिस वाटर टू फ्लो here it has this water has potential energy when it started flowing that converted to kinetic energy after that water strikes this turbine and where that kinetic energy converted to mechanical energy as the shaft of the turbine rotates that means the kinetic energy then converted to mechanical energy to the shaft of the turbine there is a generator and that generator will produce the electric power. So how the energy transmission occurs? First we have potential energy, then kinetic energy, then mechanical energy, and at last we are getting electrical energy. This is the energy transmission in case of a hydroelectric power plant. Okay. Next we will discuss what is the classification. As we have already told, step by step we are going to discuss all the factors that is in case of a hydroelectric power plant, that is classification of hydroelectric power plant. It is basically classified into 3 groups. What are those? The first group, classification according to the quantity of water available. How much quantity is of water is available? केते water आमे जोठी plant establish करिया को चाहूचे सेठी केते water available अछि ता बेसिस रे आमे पुनी ताको सब कैटेगरी करिचे तीनोटी प्रकार रो। तो फर्स्ट टाइप ता हैला रन ऑफ रिवर प्लांट विदाउट पॉन्डेज, रन ऑफ रिवर प्लांट विथ पॉन्डेज, रिजर्वायर प्लांट। ओके, नेक्स्ट ग्रुप इज अकॉर्डिंग टू द हेड ऑफ वाटर अवेलेबल। फर्स्ट इज द क्वांटिटी ऑफ वाटर अवेलेबल, देन हेड ऑफ वाटर अवेलेबल। इट हैज सब ग्रुप्स दैट इज लो हेड, मीडियम हेड एंड हाई हेड। Okay, then we come to the third group, third category, that is according to the nature of load. What is load? Load means it is the target a power plant should achieve, or it is the load, it is the power that power plant should produce. According to that, it is of 2 types. One is base load, another is peak load. This is the classification of hydroelectric power plant. Now we are going to discuss one by one. What does these names mean? Here comes the first type according to the quantity of water available. Run of river plant without pondage. That means without pondage. Tar already meaning achi without pondage means there is no pond. We are not storing water. It's that in this type of plant we are not storing water. The water from the river we directly use that water to produce electrical power. So its capacity depends upon the flow of water and the water in the river. There is no pond to store water. Okay. Next type is run of river plant with pondage. So it is just the reverse of the last one. That was without pondage. Here it is with pondage. That means a pond is there. A pond is created which will store the water and that water is used to produce electrical power. Okay, and this type of power plant have low capacity and its capacity depends upon the amount of water or quantity of water that present inside a pond. In this group, the third one is reservoir plant. What do you mean by reservoir plant? Reservoir plant means we create one reservoir which will store a large quantity of water. Pond is a smaller unit, but reservoir, it is a larger unit. It will store a large quantity of water at a time, and that water can be used throughout the year. Okay. Its capacity is much higher than the other 2 power plants. Next comes your second group, that is classification according to the head of water available. Head means height. How much height of water is available? According to that, it has classified into three groups. First one is low head plant, medium head plant, and high head plant. What is low head plant? Low head plant means the height of water available is less than 30 meter. If the height, when we are storing water, if that height of the water is less than 30 meter, then we are calling it a low head plant. If the plant store water at a height that lies between 30 meter to 100 meter, then we call it medium head plant. And when that height is more than 300 meter, then we are calling it high head plant. Okay. Next is your classification, last classification, that is according to nature of load. According to that, we have two power plants. One is base load plant, another is peak load plant. What do you mean by load? I have discussed earlier. Load means it is the amount of power plant, amount of electrical power that is developed by that power plant. It is the target that the power plant should produce power. Okay. The first one is base load plant, second one is peak load plant. Base load plant means it is the electrical power that should be produced by a power plant throughout the year. There is no change. It is the basic thing. It is the base, that a fixed amount of power that should be produced by this plant, okay, throughout the year. Next comes peak load plant. Peak load plant means आमे जदि डिस्कस करिबा ताहाले गोटे वर्ष भितरे पावर रिक्वायरमेंट सब बेले चेंज होउची. पावर रिक्वायरमेंट केबे समान रहुनी. In summer we require electrical power more because we are using fan, cooler, AC ये सब यूज करूची, तो इलेक्ट्रिकल पावर बेसी कंज्यूम होची. किंतु विंटर रे से पावर कमी जाउची. बट ऑलवेज देयर इज अ बेस and these variation of powers are known as peak loads. In summer we are getting more power, that is known as peak load. Peak load can be provided by means of a peak power plant. Okay, that value always varies. Okay. Next comes the arrangement of storage type. This one is in your course, that is we should describe the storage type hydroelectric power plant. Storage word already means that we should store water and then we use that water to produce electrical power. Before discussing, we should first understand what are the main parts or essential elements of a storage type hydroelectric power plant. What are those? First, we require one reservoir. Reservoir will get the water from catchment area. What is catchment area? We'll discuss later. The first reservoir will get the water from catchment area. Then we construct one dam. This is the dam. From the dam, this one is the surge tank. From surge tank, this is the penstock. Penstock means the pipe which will carry the water from the reservoir to the powerhouse. Okay. That penstock will take the water to turbine. This is the hydraulic turbine where we get the mechanical energy. This is coupled with a generator. Generator will produce electrical energy. That electrical energy again controlled by means of control room and then sent to the transmission line and used for general purpose. Okay. These are the essential elements of a storage type hydroelectric power plant. Now we are going to discuss one by one what is the function of these elements. The first number होची catchment area. Catchment area माने कौन? Catchment area means आमे जोठी भी गोटे power plant establish करिबा से जो reservoir की pond थिबो सेटा सब बेले surrounded हेतिबो hilly areas. Hilly माने hills थिबे जे कि जेतबेले rainy season रहइबो से water को collect करिवे से areas. That rain water will scroll over that hilly areas and stored inside a pond or reservoir or river. That water then taken to the reservoir, and from the reservoir it is taken to the powerhouse. Okay, catchment area is that area from where the reservoir will get the water. Next comes reservoir. What is reservoir? Reservoir means a storage unit which can store a large quantity of water for a long period, and that water can be used थ्रू आउट द ईयर गोटे वर्ष लगी आमको इलेक्ट्रिकल पावर डेवलप करने लगी जिते वाटर दरकार गोटे रिजर्वर स्टोर कर इट हैज दैट कैपेसिटी ओके then comes dam what is the function of dam is used to give that reservoir water to a head one height will provided by the dam to the reservoir water we need to increase the height हमको height बढ़ेबार अछि कहीं ना जदि height न बढ़ेबा तार एनर्जी टाको हमें बढ़े परिबानी पोटेंशियल एनर्जी बढ़े परिबानी गोटे ऑब्जेक्ट जिते हाइट को जीवो तार निज पाखरे पोटेंशियल एनर्जी सेते बढ़ी बढ़ी जीवो तो से लगे आम वाटर को फर्स्ट गोटे हाइट जाए स्टोर करवा वी मेंटेन वन हाइट एंड दैट इज प्रोवाइडेड बाय मीन्स कंस्ट्रक्टिंग ए डैम नॉर्मली constructed from concrete and sand materials okay next comes spillway what is spillway spillways are provided in a dam for excess water in rainy seasons there comes excess of water that excess water that is the water above the limit of the dam if there is excess water that can be discharged through spillway re sei water ta amro discharge hei paribo so that is a way that is provided inside a dam next comes penstock means these are the pipes which are made of iron or concrete this will carry water from our reservoir to powerhouse okay these are the carrying pipes and it also convert the potential energy of water into kinetic energy okay penstocks are very important they should be that strong enough to carry such amount of water from reservoir to our powerhouse next comes surge tank this is the very important part of a storage type power plant which will control the water hammering effect in a power plant that we can discuss by this diagram this is the line diagram that is reservoir and this is dam the surge tank is provided in the penstock line this is the penstock or pipe through which the water will flow from this reservoir to the powerhouse then what is the function of this surge tank when the water is flowing to the powerhouse and here in the powerhouse the turbine will always rotate with a constant speed turbine सबुबले गोटे constant speed रे rotate करे whatever may be load जहाँ भी लोड थाउ टर्बाइन रो शाफ्ट सब बड़े गोटे कांस्टेंट स्पीड रे रोटेट करे जेते बड़े लोड अधिका हे जिवो किंबा कम हे जिवो ताले तार स्पीड वेरिएशन होबो आमे सेटा को गोटे एग्जांपल नै परिबा इफ ए व्हीकल इज ओवरलोडेड यदि व्हीकल गोटे ओवरलोड हे जाउची ताले ऑब्वियसली तार स्पीड ता सडनली डिक्रीज करि जिवो यदि व्हीकल टारू आमे लोड किछि रिमूव कर दोचे सडनली ता स्पीड बढ़ी जिवो तो से कांस्टेंट स्पीड आमे केमती मेंटेन करबा कांस्टेंट स्पीड जदि मेंटेन करिया को चाहिबा ताले लोड को बैलेंस करिया पड़िबो ताकू आमे केमिति करबा ए हाइड्रो इलेक्ट्रिक पावर प्लांट रे आमे ताकू डिस्कस करि परिबा जेतबेले पावर हाउस रे और टर्बाइन ऊपर लोड हमर कमी जीवो कोन हबो टर्बाइन शाफ्ट विल रोटेट विथ हाई स्पीड व्हिच इज नॉट डिजायरेबल से हाई स्पीड को हमको कंट्रोल करिया पड़िबो गोटे कांस्टेंट स्पीड को आनिया पड़िबो केमिति कंट्रोल करबा आमे वाटर फ्लो को कमेबा वाटर फ्लो को जदि आमे सडनली भाल्व द्वारा सडनली एठी डिक्रीज कर देबा कोन हबो then that water which already come down it will go up and already there is some water which is coming down and some water that will go up and here we are getting water hammering effect that means the pressure is very high at that point and here it will damage the penstock may burst that's why we should reduce that water hammering effect and that can be achieved by supplying one surge tank when there is excess pressure then water will go inside this tank and stored when there is high load this water come and fill up our requirement so this is the most important part and by this part we can control the water hammering effect and we can save our penstock next comes your valve house is present just before the powerhouse what is the function of valve house will control the amount of water that should strike a turbine. Okay. Next, powerhouse. Powerhouse mainly consists of one hydraulic turbine and generator. Hydraulic turbine is the main prime mover of this type of hydraulic turbine is the main prime mover which will produce the power. Okay. Hydraulic turbine is coupled to generator and generator is ultimately produce the electrical power. These are the description of the parts. Now we are going to describe what is the working of this power plant. Another part is there, that is the draft tube which is attached to the end of the runner. From end of the runner is provided inside a turbine, and the draft tube will make easier. It will make easier for discharge of water from the turbine to the tail race. It is very difficult to discharge the water from the turbine casing to the tail race. So we take the help of this draft tube to discharge the water to the tail race. Tail race is the lower level part where the water from the turbine will be discharged. From the tail race, the water will go to the rivers. Now we are going to describe what is the working of hydroelectric power plant. Come to this diagram. As we have already discussed that the water from this reservoir will go to surge tank. From this surge tank, by means of a penstock, it will then enter into the powerhouse where one turbine is there. The turbine will rotate and this shaft is coupled with generator. The generator will produce the power, and that power is controlled. How much amount is required, it is controlled by means of control room and send it to the transformer. From the transformer, it is goes to transmission line where it is used for commercial purpose. And here another increasing area tube is there, that is known as draft tube. Draft tube is used to discharge the water from this turbine to the tail race. From the tail race, the water will go to the river where it can be used for drinking or irrigation purpose. Now come to the advantages and disadvantages of hydroelectric power plant. What are the advantages? As we have already discussed, water is available in nature. There is no fuel cost, no air pollution, and it has very good life. It has very good capacity. Its operating and maintenance costs are very low. One most advantageous point is that the water, after getting power from that water, we can again use it for irrigation and drinking. Okay, this is the most advantageous point of this water. Then come to the disadvantages. What disadvantages? Its cost is very high, and its power output depends upon the monsoon, and it requires a large time to start such a power plant. As already I have told, this is hydropower is renewable source, and all these other power plants are non-renewable source. This will finish in a short time, but this will be available in the nature for all other time. Okay, these are the hydropower plant units which we have in our Odisha state, that is Hirakud, Indravati, Upper Kulab, Machkund, Balimela, Koteru, Rengali. These power plants produce hydroelectric power, and this is used for our general purpose. Okay, thank you. As it is a one-way communication, so you can ask your queries by my WhatsApp number.